What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. And WrestleMania is just around the corner, 2 weeks away, guys. So I want to get you all hyped. I want to get myself hyped. So we're going to look at 5 things to look forward to for WrestleMania 33. First off, we have an honorable mention, and that is The Miz in a marquee match, kinda. This is absolutely great news for Miz fans. Clearly, WWE sees value, and that is why they are putting him in a match with John Cena. Hopefully, this can get people to see Miz as the main eventer, and he gets the world title run he needs to have in 2017. The Miz has been putting on some of his best work over the last year, and this year is going to be the payoff. Number 5, Dean Ambrose will get the street fight he deserves. Remember that WrestleMania 32 match that many people were excited for? It was Brock Lesnar versus Dean Ambrose, and the build was great. This led many people to believe that the street fight was going to be awesome. Once the match happened, people were super disappointed. It wasn't until Ambrose appeared on Stone Cold's podcast where we discovered that Brock Lesnar disagreed with all the wacky ideas Ambrose had for the match. It's obvious that Lesnar came into WrestleMania weekend really lazy and wanted to get paid as quick as possible. Fast forward to a year later, and Ambrose has finally regained his confidence. It seems like we are going to get Ambrose facing off Baron Corbin in a street fight for the IC title. We will finally get to see all of Dean's crazy ideas pan out during this match. Corbin and Ambrose will prove themselves, and I can't wait. Number 4, Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton. The storyline that many thought was going to be awful or short-lived. When Orton first joined the Wyatts, many expected it to last a few weeks or be really boring. Everyone who thought that was wrong. These two guys have produced one of the best storylines in recent memory. Bray Wyatt literally dumped Sister Abigail's ashes on his face. This long storyline seems to be coming to an end. It should be a fun match, and we can expect a nice conclusion. Another bonus is that Bray Wyatt is walking into WrestleMania as WWE Champion. It seemed as if we were never going to say that, so since we can, that's definitely a positive. Number 3, the US title prestige. I feel bad for the US title. It has had a really rough time over the last few years. When Dean Ambrose held it, it was completely irrelevant and people forgot about it. Once John Cena got his hands on the title, he brought life back into it. He made it into a title that truly mattered. Some can even argue and say it was more interesting than the WWE title at the time. Once Roman Reigns defeated Rusev for it, many expected prestige to be rubbed on it. Instead, it was buried once again as we saw him competing for the Universal title while holding the US title. Chris Jericho would win it from Roman Reigns, and it still hasn't been defended. Now, we're going into WrestleMania, where the US title match will be Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho. This is great news because that is one of the best feuds on TV. Of course, it should have been for the Universal title, but now this makes the US title feel that much more important. If KO wins it, he can make people care about it again, especially since we have the old KO back. Number 2, Seth Rollins will wrestle. When Samoa Joe made his long-awaited debut on the main roster, fans were ecstatic. He completely destroyed Seth Rollins, but unfortunately, it was revealed the next day that Seth Rollins tore his MCL again as a result of that beatdown. Fans were concerned that we would not see Triple H versus Seth Rollins happen at WrestleMania 33. Rollins was possibly going to miss his second WrestleMania in a row. However, as we all saw on Monday Night Raw, Rollins would return and get into a physical brawl with Triple H. It seems like he is pretty much ready to go with Triple H, and the match is back on. I knew Rollins would work as hard as possible so he could return, and it seems like it's happening. Well deserved. And number 1, AJ Styles will be a superstar. Remember when I was complaining about AJ Styles versus Shane McMahon? Well, after actually letting the feud build up and thinking about all the possibilities, this is a great thing. First off, this means that Vince truly believes in AJ Styles as a superstar. Only 9 other people have been in a match with the McMahon, and AJ has been selected. Second off, we now have an AJ Styles that is a savage. He put Shane McMahon through a car window. He is looking like a serious threat. For so many months, he has been a loser, losing to James Ellsworth and getting help to win title matches. This was all done to get AJ Styles to this point where now he's angry and he's going to become a beast. And third of all, this will most likely mean that AJ Styles is going to Monday Night Raw. It's obviously sad because he has made SmackDown really entertaining, but let's think about it. There are so many possibilities that could happen. I would love to see the club dominate Raw with possibly a returning Finn Balor joining them. We will have to wait and see what unfolds over the next couple of months, but I'm truly excited. As always, thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at Pllana. Also, check out my other channels, Official Life Hacks and No Love VP, and I'll see you all later.